Lily's dance recital. Preparing for the big day. Lily Smith had been practicing for her dance recital for weeks. Every afternoon after school, she went to her dance class and worked on her routine. She loved dancing, and this was her first big recital. "I'm a little nervous, Mom," Lily said as she put on her dance costume. It was a beautiful pink dress with sparkles. "You'll do great, Emily," her mother said. "Just remember everything your teacher taught you, and have fun." Lily smiled, but she still felt a little nervous. The recital was at the community theater, and many people, including her family, would be there to watch. Heading to the theater. That evening, the Smith family got into the car and drove to the theater. John, Lily's father, was excited to see his daughter perform. "I can't wait to see you dance, Lily," Jack, her younger brother, said from the back seat. "I hope I don't forget any steps," Lily said quietly. "You won't, you've been practicing so much," John said, trying to encourage her. When they arrived at the theater, the place was full of people. Parents, friends, and other family members were all there to support the dancers. Lily's teacher, Miss Anderson, greeted her at the entrance. "Are you ready, Lily?" Miss Anderson asked with a warm smile. "I think so," Lily replied. "You'll be wonderful. Just dance with your heart," Miss Anderson said. The recital begins. The lights in the theater dimmed, and everyone took their seats. The first few dancers went on stage, each performing their own routine. Lily watched from backstage, waiting for her turn. Finally, it was time. Miss Anderson called Lily's name, and she walked onto the stage. The bright lights shone down, and she could barely see the audience. Her heart was beating fast, but she took a deep breath. The music started, and Lily began to dance. She twirled, jumped, and moved to the rhythm of the music, just like she had practiced. Her nerves slowly went away as she focused on her steps. A small mistake. As Lily danced, everything was going well, but then she made a small mistake. She missed a step and stumbled a little. Her heart sank. She worried that everyone had noticed. But instead of stopping, Lily kept dancing. She remembered what Miss Anderson always said. "If you make a mistake, just keep going." So she smiled and continued with her routine. The music carried her, and soon she was back in the flow of her dance. A proud family. When the music ended, the audience clapped loudly. Lily bowed and smiled, feeling proud of herself. She walked off the stage, her heart still beating fast, but now with excitement. Backstage, Miss Anderson gave her a hug. "You did it, Lily. I'm so proud of you," she said. Lily's family was waiting for her in the lobby after the show. John, Emily, and Jack all had big smiles on their faces. "You were amazing," Jack said, jumping up and down. "I made a mistake," Lily said quietly. "But you kept going, and that's what matters," John said. "We're so proud of you." Emily gave her daughter a hug. "You were beautiful out there." Lily smiled. She was happy that her family had come to support her. And even though she made a mistake, she realized that it didn't matter as much as she thought. Celebrating the recital. After the recital, the Smith family went out for ice cream to celebrate. Lily chose her favorite flavor. Chocolate with sprinkles. "This is the best day ever," Jack said with a big spoonful of ice cream. "It turned out to be a great day," Lily agreed. John looked at Lily. Are you ready for your next recital? Lily laughed. I'll be ready. And next time, I won't be so nervous. The Smith family spent the evening together, enjoying their time and celebrating Lily's big accomplishment. Jack's first soccer game. Getting ready for the game. It was Saturday morning, and Jack was excited. Today was his first soccer game. He had been practicing with his team for weeks. And now the big day had finally arrived. Are you ready for your game, Jack? John, his father, asked as he helped Jack put on his soccer shoes. I think so, Dad. I'm a little nervous, Jack replied. Emily, his mother, smiled. You've been practicing so hard. Just do your best and have fun. Lily, Jack's older sister, looked at him and said, You'll do great, Jack. I can't wait to see you score a goal. Jack smiled, but inside he still felt a bit nervous. He wanted to play well and make his family proud. Arriving at the soccer field. The Smith family drove to the soccer field, where many other children were already warming up. Jack saw his teammates and coach, Mr. Brown, standing by the field. Hey, Jack, are you ready to play? One of his teammates asked. Yeah, I'm ready, Jack said, trying to sound confident. Mr. Brown gathered the team and said, Okay, boys, today is your first game. Remember to work together, pass the ball, and have fun. It's not about winning, it's about playing as a team. Jack felt a little better after hearing his coach's words. He knew he didn't have to be perfect, just do his best. The game begins. The referee blew the whistle, and the game started. Jack was playing in defense, so his job was to stop the other team from scoring goals. At first, he was a little unsure of where to stand, but after a few minutes, he got more comfortable. Watch the ball, Jack, his coach called from the sideline. Jack kept his eyes on the ball and tried to stay focused. The other team's players were fast, but Jack ran hard and did his best to block their attacks. Suddenly, the ball came toward Jack. He quickly kicked it to one of his teammates, just like he had practiced. His teammate ran with the ball toward the goal and scored. The crowd cheered, and Jack felt proud. He didn't score the goal, but he helped his team. A tough moment. In the second half of the game, things got more difficult. The other team started playing harder, and Jack's team was getting tired. The ball came close to Jack again, but this time he missed it. The other team's player got the ball and scored a goal. Jack felt bad. He looked over at his family, who were cheering for him. But he still felt upset. I should have stopped that goal, Jack thought. During the break, Mr. Brown came over to Jack and said, It's okay, Jack. Everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is to keep trying. Jack nodded and decided to focus on the rest of the game. Jack's big moment. With only a few minutes left in the game, the score was tied. Both teams were playing hard, trying to score the winning goal. Suddenly, one of Jack's teammates passed the ball to him. Jack saw an opening and started running toward the goal. He could hear his family cheering from the sidelines. Go, Jack, you can do it, Lily shouted. Jack kicked the ball as hard as he could, and it flew past the goalkeeper into the net. Goal. The crowd cheered loudly, and Jack couldn't believe it. He had scored the winning goal. Celebrating the victory. When the game ended, Jack's team had won, and all his teammates ran over to give him high fives. "Great job, Jack," one of his teammates said. Mr. Brown smiled and said, "You played really well today, Jack. I'm proud of you." Jack's family came over to congratulate him. John patted him on the back and said, "I knew you could do it." Emily hugged him and said, "We're so proud of you, Jack." Lily, always the supportive sister, added, "See? I told you that you'd score a goal." Jack was tired but happy. It was a great day, and he couldn't wait for his next soccer game.